What is going on, family? Welcome back to another video. What I want to go over with you guys is a quick market update. We actually had some major news on the US dollar this morning. We also had news on the Canadian CAD as well. And what I want to do is go over the trades that we actually took. We were all in profits. I made about $500+ off these trades we went into, and I'm going to explain exactly why we went into these trades and my reasoning behind it. So with GBP USD, you guys can see we already were in an uptrend. So we have our trend line drawn out right here. You guys can see that I circled the doji formation right there. And as we look in the past right here, we had a doji as well that came and hit support, and then after the doji form, price rapidly shot up. So we saw the doji form right there. You guys can see that I circled it. And after that, the next candle that came out, it already started to push to the upside. So we can see that it kind of tested our 200 EMA. Honestly, I think this trade is going to continue to go up even more. Our take profits are around the 628 level on the Fibonacci's. And you guys can see that that's a very retraceable level in the market. As we look right here, it hit it there, hit it a couple of times right here. And if we go back in the past, it hit it right here, it hit it over here in the past as well. So this is our next key level that we are waiting for the market to rise up to. But we are in profits on this trade already. We're just holding it at this point in time. With Euro USD, we are also in a buy for that. The candle that came out and when it hit our 50 length moving average, I honestly think that it's going to keep rising up. And we did have news last night, guys. I want to show you this. We had news on the US dollar and the CAD. So if we go into the folder, you guys can see what news we had. It was Bureau of Labor Statistics, and then we had unemployment rate for the CAD. Said that was going to be good for the currency, but honestly it wasn't good for the currency for the US dollar. So we're actually trading GBP USD for a buy. We're trading Euro USD for a buy as well. And that's another formation that I circled right there. The little doji you guys can see not on yesterday's candle, but the candle before yesterday. Not on yesterday's candle, but the candle before yesterday, we actually had a doji form as well, and it kind of was a W pattern and went down, then up, then down back to previous support, and now it's trying to push to the upside. But honestly, it is Friday. The market does close at 2 p.m. PST today, so I don't think there is going to be much movement, but I think the following coming up week, we're going to see a lot of potential for both of these pairs. And I'm going to just be holding these trades. Yeah, I'm up $500 right now, but that is floating profit. I am still in these trades. So the last trade that we went into is USD CAD. And I want you guys to take note of this. I was buying Euro USD and GBP USD, meaning that I want the value of the GBP and the Euro to be stronger than the US dollar. And that's what we saw. So with USD CAD, I would be selling it, meaning that I want the value of the CAD to be stronger than the US dollar. And you guys can see as well, we had that doji formation once again on the daily chart on yesterday's candle. And look at the candle that came out, how big of a drop it was. It dropped so far from our entry. That's up there, and it came to the moving average, and that was all from news. That really long candle right there, that was from news coming out. So the news that came out was negative for the US dollar, and boom, the market completely shot down. But I did this analysis on all these trades yesterday. You guys can see that the market was not doing that yesterday. Let me see if I can actually rewind the candle so you guys can see. Okay, so you guys can see it was a doji on yesterday's candle, and then let's watch it play out right here. That candle comes out, boom! It completely shot down right there. So you guys can see that the market completely dropped down. That was all from a news occurrence coming out, but we made some really good profit off these trades. Like I said, we still are in these trades, but the best thing that you guys can do is do your analysis on the market and don't go by other people's analysis. I remember when I was first starting to trade, I would always try and take other people's trades, and I'd put my trust into a lot of people that said, oh, buy this, sell this, this looks like a good sell because of this, this looks like a good buy because of this. If you're going to do that, I would suggest that you guys actually go to the chart and look at the trades that they are telling you. Do your analysis and see if you agree with it, but Most of the time people are wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. So this is what I found the best thing that works my analysis, getting a perspective on what I think is going to happen in the market. And I did my analysis on these trades right here. We caught well over 100 pips. That's still active. We are going to wait for these trades to continue to drop to our take profit. But guys, if you have not already got any of my courses, any of my products, there is a link in the description. I'm also going to be closing FX Accelerator next month. And that's because I'm going to be adding more content, more value within that course. So it is going to be $297 now, but when it reopens, I am going to have it priced at $497. So if you guys want, make sure you click the link in our description and you guys can get it right now while it's still on sale. I will see you guys later.